Hey guys, good morning. This is Dan. Welcome to Engelgeist. For those of you that are new, welcome. For those of you that are returning, welcome back. And for those of you that support me over on Patreon, thank you so very much for your subscriptions. They mean the world to me. If you're interested in subscribing to the channel, please go to patreon.com and look up Engelgeist. Choose a subscription level and you can get the daily forecast a day early. There's also other readings that are available only over there that come out at the first of the month, depending on which subscription level you choose. This is a broad spectrum. I'm speaking kind of quietly because I have a house guest, sorry. This is a broad spectrum reading that's intended for the greater collective. It was originally created for Saturday, January 2nd, so we're ending out the week. Happy New Year's to everyone, too. It's New Year's Day as I'm filming this, so Happy New Year. It is a broad spectrum reading, therefore you have to figure out where it fits in your life and how it best fits. Any decisions that you make in your personal life after having watched any of my videos are solely your responsibility, so know that. Always use your highest intelligence and intuition when making your decisions, and never take anything that I say over that of a professional in their field, like a doctor, a lawyer, a therapist. Always heed what their advice or suggestions are before taking on anything I may say. So these videos are here to support you and to assist you in what you may already know in making a decision, but they aren't necessarily intended to make the decision for you. I want them to support and empower you, not necessarily take away your free will. All right. Wow, that's a little drastic, huh? But you never know. Okay, so this is for Saturday the 2nd. This is also a timeless message in the sense that I believe that if you're watching this on a date that's not December 2nd, don't worry. It might mean that, you're just due to see it when you're seeing it. It is for the greater good or the highest good of the greater collective. Therefore, it's good whenever you see it. If it doesn't make sense or doesn't apply to your life, that's okay too. It just might mean you might be working on something different at this time. All right, so let's see what the cards want us to know this morning. All right, so this morning is the Six of Pentacles. Interesting. So to me, Pentacles is earth energy. Not to me, I should just say straight off the gate. Pentacles is earth energy. Sixes are usually about balance and bringing things back to like sort of a state of harmony. We see this man holding the scales, which would also indicate balance, right? The symbol for Libra also too. To me, Six of Pentacles is usually about charity, maybe being kind to others, taking care of others. If you see this man is sort of giving these other two people that need his assistance or help, either financial or whatever, he's sort of assisting them and sharing of that freely. It can sort of mean sometimes gifts or things being given to us, maybe unexpectedly, things that we need. It could be assistance coming to us from outside, maybe through other people or situations that was maybe unexpected. But it will be, in my mind, sort of beneficial, grounded. That's that Pentacles energy. Like it will be helpful. Certainly, and maybe coming right in the nick of time is also sort of a feeling that I get from this. Let me see. I also want to say too, like, if you guys have any way or place where an opportunity comes up for potentially you to help, take that opportunity and assist or give that help when and where you can, especially in this beginning of this new year, only because I sort of think that it brings about good tidings. It sets a really good energetic tone for us entering into 2021. For those of you that are watching this when it's not at the new year, I feel as though anytime we can help others, we also help ourselves. We also, when we allow others to help us, we, um, in essence, sort of help them too, right? Because when you think about it, when we do something sort of from the bottom of our heart or from the kindness of our heart, we usually feel really good inside, right? And so when I think about the Six of Pentacles, not only does the sort of people here that are begging, not only do they benefit, right, from the the gifts that are being bestowed upon them by this guy, this gentleman in the red cape, but also he feels good about what he's doing. He gets a little uplift in his step, right? Because he understands that he's all is right sort of in his world as he's fulfilling that role. So whether we're on the receiving end of that role of this Six of Pentacles, i.e. these two guys, or we're on the giving end, everybody sort of benefits in this situation, right? There's a sort of a harmony, a balance, a sort of a, he's holding those scales. There's a balancing of the scales in the Six of Pentacles that I would expect us to experience today. Hopefully that's the case. If things have felt out of whack, let's take in a big deep breath, release that breath, let it go, and let things sort of slip back into a state of balance. I do feel like there's sort of a contentment here, and I also feel like there's when I say like help others when you have the opportunity to, or when the opportunity arises, there's an opportunity here from doing that to have greater benefit further down the road. This may only be for some of you, but that's sort of the feeling that I'm getting too. So keeping that in mind, and help doesn't necessarily always have to be monetary. It can be, just assistance with thoughts and ideas, but make sure that your thoughts and ideas are grounded, guys, and truly helpful, not like fear-based, sort of like, ooh, what if this happens kind of stuff. We don't want to freak people out. We want to help them or assist them. Maybe there's an area of expertise that we know about that we can assist somebody else with, or maybe we have some time where we can go over and help a friend to get something finished that they need to get finished, that they're afraid, to deal with, that kind of a thing. Go over there, be that source of support, and help bring them back into balance. It will also bring sort of you back into balance, if that makes sense. Now, looking for clarifiers on this Six of Pentacles. Let's see what's going on here. I hope I'm not waking my house guys up. Wow, we have the Ten of Pentacles. This is instantly, when I see this is that benefit that I see further down the road, is my feeling. We have the Eight of Swords. I feel like this could potentially be either ourselves right now needing to be placed back into balance, or this could be somebody that we could potentially be assisting at this time to help bring them into balance through the Six of Pentacles energy. And we have the Knight of Wands. Okay, so Knight of Wands, it's interesting. He looks like he's certainly coming in to save this lady here, right? The Eight of Swords is always in sort of about understanding that we may feel trapped, we may feel constricted in our mind, in our thoughts, in our fears and anxieties, but it's not necessarily the truth. There's always a way out. There's a possibility of getting beyond any sort of limitations that are placed on us. We just need to sort of maybe calm down a little bit, settle down, and work our way through our situation bit by bit, piece by piece. The Knight of Wands, to me, all of these cards sort of signify they can either be you, yourself, who is watching this video, or maybe somebody in your life, right? So in this situation, if this Eight of Swords is somebody that is stuck and you have the ability to go in and assist them and help bring them back into balance, that would be sort of that impetuous sort of Knight of Wands flying in to be Captain Save-A-Ho, so to speak. You can do that today, and it can bring about the abundance of the Ten of Pentacles, where you feel better, they feel better, and everybody can kind of, enjoy the abundance that we see in the Ten of Pentacles. If you are the one that feels stuck, feels confused, can't quite see the answer, be open to opportunity or help coming from outside. it's going to be, just because it's the Knight of Wands, it could potentially be somebody that's a fire sign. It doesn't have to be, but it could be somebody of Aries, Leo, or Sagittarian nature. Um, they might be a little bit fast moving, quick to react, not necessarily in a bad way, but that would be sort of Knight of Wands tendencies. If you find yourself as being the Knight of Wands, you may want to act quickly, is sort of the feeling or the message that I'm getting from that card. Keeping a level head, doing it from a place of service and from the kindness of your heart, from the desire of your soul to sort of do the right thing in a given situation to help someone out. It'll bring about sort of not only the balance we see in that Six of Pentacles, but also sort of that abundant wealth that we see in the Ten of Pentacles. I'm not saying y'all are going to win the lottery either. Don't mistake that. Wealth can be sort of feelings in our heart, right? Ideally, a Ten of Cups would be more of that. This could be a financial gain for some of you, but I don't necessarily think all of this is about money. For those of you that it is about money, great. Get on it. Get in there and make it happen. But I also feel like Ten of Pentacles can just represent that all is right in our world, right? As we help people. So, or as we allow others to help us. Okay, let me see what the grounding stone is for today. Okay, beautiful. So the stone is trust. Where I see trust most in these cards right now is in that Eight of Swords and certainly in that Six of Pentacles. The Eight of Swords, we need to trust and rely on ourselves that we will find our way out of whatever situation we might feel as though we're being constricted by or challenged by. That would be where the trust would lie, in that Eight of Swords in the center there. In the Six of Pentacles, there's a mutual trust happening on both sides of that interaction, both with the people that are receiving the help and those that are giving it, right? We're trusting that those that are giving it are trusting that the people that are receiving it will utilize it, appreciate it, and basically move forward with it. And vice versa, those that are receiving it are also, trusting the giver, depending on which side of the coin we're on, no pun intended with all this pentacles, is we're trusting that giver to allow them into our lives, to see where we might feel stuck, to see where we might have fears, to see where we might have worries or anxieties, okay? So ground in that trust today that everything is going to work out, that you will see a clear path. The Knight of Swords could also indicate the seeing of the clear path and moving forward and taking action in a situation too. It doesn't necessarily have to be an outside person, guys. So keep that in mind too, if you find yourselves finding your way out of something that you might have felt stuck by. That is your forecast for the day. Sorry I had to kind of whisper. I look forward to seeing you guys for a new week tomorrow. Thank you, and please subscribe.